Curry against Brooks. And the stuff.
Alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really...
Portis, the pass to Butler. Shoots from 12. And Pachulia pulls it down.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Chicago grabs the miss. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from McDermott.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
Here's Curry, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And remember, you go back to when Steph Curry was in college, more of a shooting guard at Davidson, but he's worked relentlessly to not only improve his ball handling, but his vision. And now, all of a sudden, he's one of the most elusive ball handlers in the NBA.
The Bulls making a switch here. Mirotic is checked in.
He has such terrific form and consistency on his free throws. Beautiful to watch.
Three-pointer, Butler can't get it to go. The Warriors go the other way with it. 1:57 left in the third. And Curry, certainly, Clark, a magician with the ball in his hands. He can really supply the terrific handle, razzle-dazzle moves, crossovers. He has it all.
He sure does, but on occasion he can be a little loose with it and turn it over some. That's been a focus both by him and the coaching staff. Attack, but do it with precision.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Gibson comes in for Mirotic. Wade, he's checked in for Doug McDermott. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Brooks. Curry kicks it to West. Good, and Curry gets the assist. 6 points for David West.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Bulls trail by 8. Rondo at the elbow. Curry with the steal. Here's Iguodala. That pushes it to double digits. Iguodala's got 9. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
Dishes it to Lopez. Pachulia with the steal. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And the slam dunk by Iguodala.
Boy, the pass there floated up to the precise spot where it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish, huh? He powers it through.
Sure didn't waste any time there.
And, guys, that's an alley-oop I guarantee you we'll be seeing on the highlight reels for the next few days. Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really, as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
Kevin Durant's checked in for Golden State. He makes 1 of 2 that time. It was a trade that seemingly had been talked about for several years. Finally last season, Boston shipping out Rajon Rondo to the Dallas Mavericks, Clark, halfway through the season.
Yeah, and it seemed to me to be a trade that actually helped both teams.
To the inside, Wade dishes to Lopez. Can't hit from in close.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Down low, here's Rondo. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. Wade's got 4 assists in the game.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
Here's Curry with the 3, and he gets it to go. Curry's got the lead up to 12 now for the Warriors.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Rondo wide open, and that's not going to go. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Warriors lead by 12. Let's see what happens here in the fourth.
Con el viento que dejaron los abuelos y que vive en cada pensamiento. Esta amada tierra, tierra. Quien sabe cuidarlo es quien de verdad la quiera ver. Para mirar de nuevo, para ver los cielos.
Warriors leading by 12. Draymond Green is out there with Durant. Then there's Pachulia. Then there's Livingston. And it's Curry in at the point guard. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Mirotić with it. Now Green defending. McDermott, no one around him. Sinks the three-pointer. McDermott's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Chicago. Here's Curry with the three, and that one's good. And the Warriors lead by 12.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the three, I'm coming right back with my own triple.
Brooks kicks to Wade. Back to Brooks. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. And the basket good. That's 7 points for Doug McDermott.
Boy, this game has really started to heat up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, I tell you what, I don't mind it. You don't either, it sounds like. Good offense is entertaining, and that's exactly what we're getting.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Steve Kerr was saying to the team. He laid one thing out there for them, saying, now is the time to eliminate any chance of a mistake. We've got a good lead. Don't take any unnecessary risks or commit a silly foul. Smart basketball from here on out.
Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Rondo. It's Iguodala with the drive. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Inside. Deflects the pass. Wade. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for two. That one on Thompson. The one thing that you can always say about Dwayne Wade is that he is at his best when the game is on the line. He truly lives for the big moments.
He does. And Wade has been in so many of those big moments over the course of his career. 5 trips to the NBA Finals, and he really does thrive under pressure.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
Time called here, and the Bulls decide to talk it over.
And for Wade, when it comes to being clutch, a lot of it is experience. I mean, it's not just during the playoffs. He knows when to step up in the fourth quarter during the regular season. Very productive in the fourth quarter from a scoring standpoint.
And so
Wade averaged 7 points in the fourth quarter of last season. That was third most in the NBA. A big part of it is how he can create his own shot. When the game is on the line, you want him on the floor with the ball in hand.
The Oracle Arena was rocking last season, and with good reason. The Warriors would finish a league best 39-2 at home last year.
And how about that 39-2 record put them one off of tying the best record ever in the NBA. That record, by the way, belongs to the Celtics with 40 wins back in 1986.
Well, I tell you what, you look at the Warriors, and they were actually unstoppable in every way last season. Average home margin of victory was 13-plus points. A lot of those games weren't even that close. As they let things get tight in garbage time.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Curry passes to Green. The dive for the ball. Butler with the steal. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. To the paint. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Thompson. And that's 20 points for Steph Curry.
And more on the Warriors' home dominance. Shot almost 50% as a team at home, which led the league. Shot over 41% from beyond the arc as a team.
Here's Butler, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two. And it goes on Draymond Green.
You know, Jimmy Butler is one of those guys who had to overcome major odds just to get to the NBA. Reportedly, his father abandoned the family when Jimmy was an infant. Mom kicked Jimmy out when he was 13. The obstacles and adversity go on, yet he's made it and made it big.
Lopez, he's checked in for Portis.
How nice was that alley-oop? Those two really have a good connection.
Read each other so well, it's a play I'm sure, Clark, they love to run.
And as a receiver, though, he doesn't necessarily feel the need to go for that monster finish. Just the nice little silky smooth layup.
Mirotich's shot is off.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Yeah, at this level, you got to make that shot. It's plain and simple. You got to knock that one down.
Bulls trail by 10. And going back to Jimmy Butler, there were just so many times when he was set up to fail. He was not heavily recruited out of high school. He was even homeless when he was in high school in the Houston area. Went to a junior college, then Marquette, now in the NBA. So he played his freshman year at a junior college, which I think humbled him just a bit, but maybe gave him that work ethic that is so much a greater part of his game now.
And Kevin, the talent was there. And most of all, as we see how he dealt with adversity, the heart was there. He blocked out the distractions. It finally transferred to a major college and worked his way into becoming a first-round pick.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
Now, they've been outstanding on the boards, and it's a big reason why they've got a lead. Doing the dirty work down low.
We call that a collabo because everybody's boxing out and making sure they secure the glass.
We got a ball game now, fellas, no doubt about it. I'm sensing a major momentum swing after the steal and run out.
Yeah, and little sequences like that can change the complexion of a game. Suddenly, the pressure now on the team with the lead.
Durant attacking. Green kicks to Curry. Shot clock at 6. It's tipped. Wants to get it to Iguodala and does. Wade with the block. And they're able to recover, but they get it back. Thompson dishes to Durant. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 6th assist on the night.
Excellent execution of the plan there.
Yeah, enough scoring on the inside there. I think it's time for him to send a message to his team.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I guarantee you this talk centers around cutting down on all of those points coming in the paint. They've got to show more resistance there.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're losing by 9. And there's a minute 45 left in the 4th quarter. The Bulls making a switch here. Gibson's checked in. Wade from outside. Butler passes it to Wade. The kick outside to Butler. The second chance effort. Can't get it to go. And Golden State will come the other way. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Lopez kicks to Gibson. And the Bulls with another miss. Clark, they can burn some clock if they want to.
Yeah, and maybe buy a little oxygen while they're doing it.
Iguodala with the bucket.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Wade with it, picked up by Thompson. Wade drives in. Gibson dishes to Rondo. Lopez left side. Wade from outside, and it's good. Wade's got 9 points now in just the second half. The Warriors have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. Launches it. And it's D. Wade with the rebound.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Iguodala with the steal. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Green slams it in.
And they feel good about this win tonight, guys, defending their home court.
I agree. Job well done. They gave these fans exactly what they wanted.
Out to Wade. Lopez outside. That one off the back iron and out.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. Just too much of a deficit to overcome.
Just not enough clicks and ticks left on that clock in this one, Greg.
Curry kicks to Iguodala. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. It's tipped. Stolen by Durant. It's Curry outside. Misses the shot. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater...